Hey, how you doing? It's Kawan Mayo, online entrepreneur, six-figure earner, top affiliate Royalty, and today Google has dropped the hammer. Yep. So as you can see, Google has did away with the nearby, which means that we're about to instantly see a bunch of companies go out of business like overnight. Especially if it was one of the companies that was just buying beacons and then slapping stickers on them, logos. That ain't gonna cut it. If you're just buying your beacons from China or Alibaba or Radius or Connect or any of that, and then just slapping stickers on it, that ain't gonna cut it. And this is why I was telling everybody last year. Remember I kept saying, it says bigger than beacons, bigger than beacons. 2018 is bigger than beacons. While everybody else was racing to become the best beacon company, Royalty was already seeing the forest for the trees, knowing that Google could change up at any given time because that's what they do. I mean, they just are always changing up things, always changing up things, So knowing this, they said, you know what? What's to keep them from changing the nearby and taking it away one day altogether? Where would that leave us as a company? Well, it would leave you with no company. That's what it would do. So if you notice, come last year, Royalty already had started making a transition out of just beacons, while everybody else was like, oh, we got 400-yard beacons, 1,000-yard beacons. Next year we're gonna have 5,000 yards. Like they just kept coming up with more beacons. Royalty was like, no, we got our own app that we know we've acquired from a company that already had over 400,000 users. No, we got our own platform now that you can control the gyms with or without the phone and a desktop. We have our own, and then they start adding to the features of that app. So they made the app a standalone product of its own and create another product within a product. Then they had it so that it still can control the gyms, but it didn't necessarily, like, it was a standalone. It didn't necessarily need to operate with the gyms. To operate with the gyms or to operate alone as a sales tool, as a management tool, as a content tool, content management, a messenger, a push notification tool, just all these different features. They just kept adding. Not to mention they add the mobile uplink, which even if nearby goes away tomorrow, we can still have the guest Wi-Fi, and that doesn't go away. So even though that a lot of business is going to scramble to try and keep their business, we still would be in business even not having to do anything. But knowing that we could have just went that route, did away with beacons, still be in a proximity game with our Wi-Fi units, and then with the app, they said, nah, we're gonna make sure we're able to still keep our beacons, which is huge because what they did is they just made it so now it's going to be attached to every app that you already use. So when you're using your app, you open it, you see the in-app, you see advertisements inside your app. They pop up whether you like it or not. Well, that's where gyms will now be able to be seen, which is huge because that means now you can see them on iPhones. You ain't got to worry about, oh, I can't see it on the iPhone, I only can see it on the Android. Got to make them the excuse on why and give them the reason and let them know about 80, 60%. All right, we can do away with that conversation. It'll be on your iPhone. We don't have to download the app. Let me make that clear. You don't have to download the app. You see it on the apps, but it's the apps you already use. Because what Royalty is going to do is deploy this technology out to all the many popular apps that's already being out there used. I can't say which ones, but let's just say, just for demo purposes, it was on your Angry Birds app. It was on your Facebook app. It was on, I think Facebook is actually one of the apps it's going to be on. It was on your Instagram app. It was on your Waze app. It was on these different apps, all the popular ones. And then every time you open it up, any given time, you was getting messages when you was in proximity of that device. So that right there is way better than what we already have. And that's why when I told everybody last year, you go with the tech company, not the beacon company. See, you was chasing money. Think about the people that only chased the money. People that was in it just for the money. Oh, yeah, it goes down all these different levels. Some of our competition, you go down these different levels. But what's that going to do for you when you can't even use your products properly? Who cares about those levels? I told you. So if you would have solidified yourself here, in the very, very beginning, where would you be at right now? And are you going to be able to scale it up to? Because now all these people that's already in the proximity marketing game, but has to change up their whole business model. If you're not a tech company, you don't even know what to do. So a lot of you guys are going to be out of business. A lot of those do-it-yourself jokers that just was watching and jumping on the bandwagon, they're going to be instantly out of business. When they're out of business, where their customers going to go? They're going to need a new home. And why not go with the company that's actually stood the test of time and only scaled it up, never went down? Yeah, we had our growing pains, every company is, but they never fell off. It always scaled it up. Plus, they was always 100% honest. Always 100% honest with the people. If it was a problem, they hit it. They dealt with it head on. They never played games. They never lied to the people. They never use smoke and mirrors. They just send us on cruises and things like that to keep us distracted, or tell us things were coming that never showed up and never came or never materialized, or just stop paying customers altogether, or pick and choose who you want to pay and give everybody every excuse up under the sun on why you can't be paid. None of that happened. None of that. At best, things didn't work up to the standards you might want them to work up to, and it was dealt with head on, head on, head on every single time. Never made to play games. Even to the point, like I said, our CEO's right there in my app, inside of our upline app. And anytime someone makes a comment or anything like that, he's there to hit it head on and respond head on right there. Again, how many companies of a $1 million company, or owners of a $1 million company, is that hands on with their business to the point that they're right there with the people at the ground level, answering questions, basic questions that you normally have your, department handle. So it's sad to say, like I said, you can see right here, Google just killed Android nearby notifications. What's next? Like I said, everybody's going to be scurrying from this point. We are not sad to announce Google is shutting down nearby. Like, this is very real. It's not no spam, nothing, or fake. This fake news. This is real news. So come December 6th, which is only a month away, month to 2 months away, it's over. It's over. And you can see right here, you can go do this research and read it for yourself. But what happened was they got tired of people spamming the phones. People got tired of getting spammed with through the notifications. So Google shutting it down. But Google makes changes like this. They just shut down the Google Plus last week. They shut down they had shut down beacons being able to be seen on iPhones. I think in 2016 you used to be able to see it through the widget, through the Chrome widget. Then they just took that out of nowhere. And this stuff, think about it. If a company builds its whole business model around something like that, and then all of a sudden you take it away, you literally just took tell somebody you don't have a business. You have a business today, tomorrow you don't. So that's just super, super scary, crazy. And this is also why we diversify. And that's the reason why I'm glad that Royaltie was smart enough to scale it up. But again, and not to offend nobody, but who you gonna follow? You're gonna follow the Harvard grad, you're gonna follow the MLM. Like, you're gonna follow somebody that's just copying, or you're gonna follow somebody that's innovative, that's innovating. Like, even with this, people might try and follow this, like, oh, that was a good idea, let's follow. But whether they follow or not, even they even capable of following, you see who's doing it first and who did it first and who always does it first. So that's who you want to follow. I don't want to follow the copycats. I don't want to follow somebody that's just following the rest of the herd. Anybody can do that. I can just wait and see what comes out and then try and come my own versions of things. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the innovators. People that's going to keep us ahead of the curve. Because while everyone else is scurrying, damn, they're trying to keep themselves in business or going out of business, we'll just be scaling it up and already ahead of the masses. Like, even with our app, we were smart enough to develop our own technology that now no one could even follow us if they wanted to. They'd be like, okay, I'm going to make my own app. Well, you got to have like close to $1 million to do it, because that's exactly what Royaltie spent on that. You see what I'm saying? It's not now. It's beyond just buying a $12, $13, $15 beacon. You got to have some skin in the game and to really play now. And you ain't going to be able to do it. You ain't going to be able to keep up because you don't have the necessary things at play like we have. Because we was a tech company. And that's what we kept putting that. That's what we wanted to keep making that known. Tech company. So when things went astray, and it's funny because I said this last year, you can go look at some of my videos. I said, man, if anything was to ever go down and Google, pull the plug or anything, Royaltie would know how to navigate through the window, through the waters, because they're a tech company. So they're just going to have to act as such at that point. Okay, well, this is what Google did, so then how do we get around it? And then they put their heads together and make something else come about, make something happen. And that's what it's all about when you deal with technology. You got to be able to stay innovative. You got to be able to keep it moving. You got to be able to scale it up. You can't stay the same, can't stay complacent at all, or you will die. So I'm glad they were smart enough to see that. I'm glad you saw that head on, and I'm glad you can tell it by the videos that I posted already. When they did the corporate update, that you don't see it. You don't see them sweating. Like, this is the most confident I ever seen them, to be honest with you. Out of all the updates we've ever given, and I think you agree with me, if you look at any corporate update that I ever showed, this is probably the most confident you've ever seen Justin talk. You didn't see him stutter not one time. You didn't see him, sweating. You didn't see him looking like he wasn't prepared for this. It didn't look like he was just backpedaling, just trying to give us, just trying to, keep things afloat until it was going to really sink. He didn't look like that at all. He looked like, finally, good. I'm glad this came about. We've been waiting for it. And we're ahead of the game. And this is going to be the first, what they said, Royaltie, I think they calling it the Royaltie Networks. or something of that nature. So you don't quote me on that right now, but like I said, this isn't running off no Google nearby, Google nothing. This is much bigger than that. They're employing this. All our beacons that will still work, which is gyms, will now work on every app, or not every app. I don't know if it's every app. I can't, like I said, when this technology comes, I'll be the first one to really bring it to you. This is very, very new. This update just came out, so I'm gonna give you the information as it was told to me. But apparently, it'll be using like some of your favorite apps that you're already using, and when you use them, you'll be getting that information. And people, everybody around that's around that your gym still, and it'll be the same gyms we have will still work. So super super huge news. Very unfortunate for some of the other companies. Very even more unfortunate if you wanted people that was jumping ship, and you thought the grass was green on the other side. You hopped over the fence and they seen nothing but a pile of dirt over there. But hey, it happens, right? Don't worry about it. Come on home. Come back. It's not a problem. We bring you back with open arms. No one's gonna fault you. I know a lot of us just follow the money, so you just following the money, but that money wasn't good. All money ain't good for you. So come on, come where it's good at. Come where you know you're gonna be secure. Come where the company stays honest. It doesn't play games and run smoke and mirrors. Come where people are getting paid and paid on time. Come where we're the innovators, not the duplicators. Okay. So if you want to be somewhere where we're doing it first, then you come where it all got started at. All right, or stay where you're at and then go down with the sinking ship, because I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to go down with this one. A lot of companies are going down instantly. All those do-it-yourself, they going down. People that was just, like I said, buying beacons off of Amazon and Alibaba and slapping a sticker on it, they're going down. If you didn't have a real in-house team doing anything proprietary behind the scenes, you're not going to last. And Royaltie, as you can see, the app, from the app to everything that we came out with lately, have all been proprietary. It's nothing been, oh, let's just revamp that and slap a sticker on it. Nope, all been proprietary. And I'm glad they were smart enough to see that and be prepared for that. So if you say, hey, you know what, I want to be ahead of the curve, I want to be ready, position myself, because yes, you will actually be able to see it on iPhones now, and you won't have to download, turn on your nearby notification or anything like that. And we're not providing an app. We're not saying download our app to be able to use the gym at all. Let's get that clear. You will not need an app in order to use your gym and for it to be effective for you, because we feel that is ridiculous and that is not an effective use of using the beacon, and no one's going to download your app when they don't even know who you are. So how is that an effective way of using proximity marketing? And if you're only advertising the people you already know and already know you, again, how is that generating new business? Yes, it incentivizing old business, but it's not generating new business. All right. I digress. With that being said, if you like what you hear and you want to hit the ground running, you already know. GetMoneyLikeABoss.com. Hit the link below. Join the elite. Let's get you started. You already know what I offer. If you don't, then go look up some other videos where you see how I take care of my team and what I offer my team. But you will be in good hands. If you got questions, especially with the new updates, then give me a call. 619-306-9453. Same number I give to my friends, family, and loved ones. So I'd love to answer any questions you have. If you haven't already done so, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.